It's your old buddy Farmer Fletch, and this is Farming with Fletch. And today, it's not about the farm. Well, it kind of is. It's about inside the house. Not everything is outside. Today, we are working on the commode. What we're doing is we are replacing the flange gasket or wax gasket. What we need for this job is a pair of pliers and a scraper. And that's pretty much it, except for whoever did this bathroom put this little cabinet in, and I need a screwdriver to take that off. So I'll get that out of the way, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, one of the first things you want to do is shut off the service line valve and drain the toilet. Just keep holding until there's no water left in the toilet. Sounds pretty drained to me. Now I'll pull this lid off. On either side of the toilet, you'll find these bolts that you'll have to, these nuts you'll have to take off. And you just take those off, and then you disconnect the service line. Alright, so now that I got both the nuts off either side, and I got the service line disconnected back here, it's time to grab a hold of right about here. You don't want to grab a hold of the tank because you can mess up that seal in between the two. But you grab it right here, and what you're going to do is pull forward and then pull straight up. First, I'd like to make a little disclaimer. I wanted to, point out that my wife has just had a baby a couple days ago. She ain't been able to get down on her hands and knees and scrub the bathroom like she usually does. She's freaking out because I'm making a video for YouTube. I just wanted to make that disclaimer. And also, this is one of our rooms that we are definitely remodeling. Since we bought the house, we haven't had a chance yet. It's definitely getting remodeled later on. This is just maintenance we have to do. So we pull forward and then you pull straight up. And there's still water going to come out. Yay. Alright, so what you do is you get a bag, and I asked my wife for a Walmart sack. She gave me this big old trash bag, and you pull that out. And this way you can just tuck it in there. You don't get your hands dirty that way. I'm wearing gloves though, because I don't want to even get close to getting dirty. And then you just scrape off. This is old wax from the old wax seal. You scrape it all off, put it in the bag with the gasket. Just get it all cleaned up real nice and good. And then I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright, so whenever I do this job, I always replace the hardware. It's just two little bolts, and they got a little camber on the end of them. They slide in a slot here, and then they slide over to into position. So I put those in there. They come with this plastic retainer to hold them up and in place. That way you can get the bowl on. Then you get your wax ring right here. The flange goes into the pipe because it goes down like this and goes around there. So what you do, and I scraped a bunch of the wax off the bottom of the toilet here. What you do is you just push that on there kind of tight like that, just so it gets to where it's staying on there while you pick this thing up. And then you failed. I'm just going to put it in the hole. I've seen it done both ways. I'm going to put it in the hole. And hopefully get it done. Whoa, shit. Don't wear Crocs when you're doing this job. So now when you tighten these nuts down, you want to tighten them down evenly. So tighten a little bit on this side and then go over to this side and tighten down a little bit on this side. That way the wax ring seats good. So I got everything tightened up good and went to turn back on the water, and this service valve was spraying out all over the place, which this is a rebuildable valve. But we have such hard water and stuff around here that it's just better just to replace the valve. So I did replace the valve. Turned it on. Everything's working good. Now all I got to do is put the lid back on the bowl or the tank, and then put the shelf back up, and voila, this job is done. But just take your time, do the job right, tighten the bolts down evenly on either side, make sure you lift it and pick it up straight up and down, and things will go good. No more leaks around the bottom of the toilet, and that's what we wanted. Till next time I make one of these videos, you all stay awesome.